I ran into Jimmy Moore yesterday, and he said, "You hadn't been posting because you've been working." I said, "Yeah, that's why." And that's the truth. But it's Saturday. It was warm today, so we did like a little bit of work. You can see the wire hanging down. That's where the speakers are going to go. So there's one on each side, and then there's two above the kitchen in the loft. And that's pretty much all we did. It didn't take that long, but to tell you where we're at, we ordered metal, siding, and roofing, and they got here this past Monday. And I've gone back and forth about whether I want to install the siding or not, or whether I do or whether I don't. And it's like, I think we could. I don't think it would be that difficult necessarily. I honestly haven't ever done it, so but most of this stuff I've never done before. So, but I keep going back and forth between, like, it'd be really expensive to get it installed. It'd be faster if I did it, but then it might leak. But do we even have the money to pay for somebody to do it? But what if it leaks? And it's like, so anyway, there's a guy that's going to do it. He's the same guy that put the metal on my cabinet shop in Wilson. He lives in Seminole. It's not cheap. It's actually quite a bit more expensive than I thought it would be, but it is what it is. And if you've ever built a house before, you're going to run into something like that every single time. It's just the way that it goes. But with that being said, he's can't do it for 2 weeks, even though I texted him like 2 weeks ago. He said he can't do it for 2 weeks, so I'm just waiting. But I did want to share one more thing. I said this in a different video that I don't think tradesmen are overpaid, and everybody charges what they charge, and that's cool and everything. But I also have to say that if it's somebody that you don't know or you haven't worked with, you probably need to get multiple bids. And the reason I say that is because I got 4 bids to do the metal roofing and siding, to install them, labor only. And I got 2, and one of them was $1.75 a square foot, and the other one was $1.50 a square foot. And then finally I found this guy that I'd used before, and he told me $1.50 per square foot. But then I also asked this guy that lives down the road, and it took him forever to get back to me. And finally he did get back to me, and he said, "It's going to be this much money, $6 per square foot." And I was like, okay, well, that's like a third of our whole house budget, so I don't think that's going to work. And I told him, I was like, "Dude, don't take it personal, but I can't afford for you to do it. I got 3 other bids because I was waiting on yours, and those are all a quarter of what yours was. I'm not saying you're not worth it. I'm just saying I mean, what do you do? I feel like it just, maybe he wasn't, sorry, I knocked over a pipe. Maybe he's just not the guy for me. Maybe he gets that price all day long. I don't know. I can't imagine it, but who knows? Maybe he just doesn't like me. Anyway, that's where we're at with the house. I kind of want to wait to do anything else inside till the siding and roof are on. Not because it's not watertight. It's watertight right now. It's just, I don't know. I feel weird about putting drywall on right now without at least a roof on. I don't think anything's going to leak, but it just doesn't seem like a wise thing to do. And so that's where we're at with that.